Pisces, I feel like you may need to fight something. All right, because every time before I start to do your readings, I'll be on YouTube just looking at random shit I don't give a fuck about, or I stop reading altogether, go take a bath, go smoke, go to sleep. Like, I be doing so much that, so I don't know. I was literally feeling that, like, maybe I should just go to sleep, but then I'm like, no, I have so much shit to do, and I actually want to do it. All right, Pisces, so I feel like you may be fighting something, fighting yourself, really. This is like you versus you vibes. I just feel like you want to create. I feel like there's so many things that you want to finally just do, all right? But it's like when it comes times to actually doing it, it's just like, but I created so much better. It's like, I don't know, it's one of those energies I'm getting right now. Like, it's like you're really good at creating, but actually doing what you created or following up with it is just like, Another thing I'm getting, just piggybacking off of Aquarius. Aquarius was dealing with small circles, and there was fear of disappointment. I feel like if this is what's occurring in your life, and this is a fear because you may have encountered it before, okay, and you're fearful of encountering it again, or dealing with it again, or feeling it again, or going through it again, I feel like what people are doing to you. So if you feel like you've been disappointed by people, a lot of people, and Aquarius is the people, right? And here we are with you. And I saw the Queen of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse as well. If you're scared of people disappointing you, and they have before, then that's only occurring because there's something that you're disappointing yourself. You know, like I'm telling you, when I say life only reflects what's going on in your realm, your reality, your mind, your energy, you of all people will know this. So if you feel like people have disappointed you, okay, great, they did, and it was fucked up, but there was an element in regards to yourself that you disappointed yourself before anyone. No one can do to you what you are not doing to yourself in some type of fucking way. You know, some people will say, well, the manifestation of what I'm doing to myself is not the same as to what had happened to me. Sure, that's true. I mean, sure, you may see it that way, but a lot of times the things that we are dealing with are incurred, like like it's because of our environment. So who else had the environment? Scorpio. Scorpio had the you are your environment. All right. So for you, I'm getting a vibe where you want to create and you want to do things, but people have only shown you disappointment. They've only shown you things that people in general, like, to me, it feels like they disappoint you. They hurt you. They use you. They don't even see you. Okay. Wherever your Pisces energy is, for some reason, wherever it is, they don't see that aspect of you. All right, I'm a Pisces moon, so people don't see how I feel. They don't see how I feel. They don't care. They do everything they can to dissolve how I feel, and make me feel some type of way. So I feel like there's things that you want to create, Pisces, but it's like there's a fear of being disappointed again. There's a fear of putting yourself out there again. There's a fear of, because there is an element of exposure when you are creating something that's coming from within and then you put it out there, like it is now kind of being up. It's up, you know, for people to judge, hate, you know, do whatever the fuck they want to do, okay? So I feel like piggybacking off of Aquarius energy, either some of you have kept your circle small or kept your life very small because of this fear of disappointment. You do not want to expand upon more disappointment. And so it's almost kind of like you are correlating, I guess like you're correlating, like, how do I want to put this? I don't know. It's like, and that's, I don't know why I deleted it, but because the Aquarius it said protect your kids. I put that as a title, but then now I'm realizing it wasn't about kids. I mean, it could, but it was more so about your creativity. I feel like you feel like your creativity is more safer as within. And this may very well be true, but it's fucking with you, Five of Pentacles energy, because it's like you have $1 million ideas. They just keep coming. So it's like, you know how they say, like, oh, I can spend this because this is going to come right back, or oh, I can do this because it's just gonna come back. Like, you have that with your ideas and your creativity. Like, there's really no reason for you to be broke. There's no reason for you to be stressed out. There's no reason at all. Like, if people can spend money and they don't even have it, but they know they're gonna get it back or whatever, like, why don't you have that type of energy when it comes to your creativity? That's the vibe. Like, why don't you have that energy with your creativity? Like, when one idea, like, you have so many ideas that you can be getting money with, you know, or from, and for some reason it's like there's a fear of disappointment. Like, what if you create all of this and do all of this? What if I don't get any money? But in that way, like, I mean, I get it. Nobody wants to just, even those who are creative and those who are skilled or those who are extremely intelligent, like, yeah, you're doing it for yourself, but a lot of times you're doing it for benefits. You're doing it for someone else. Like, you know, it's Page of Cups. That's great. You like it. It's great. You love it even. Like, but at the same time, you're only doing this really, really and truly because you want to benefit from it. Those who go to school and spend thousands and they're really intelligent and they da-da-da-da. Sure, they may like school and learning, but they're really doing all of this so they can get a better job and to be seen in a different light. You know, people who buy these cars or these big ass houses or whatever the fuck they be doing, like, sure, you had a Page of Cups about it, you liked it, you wanted it, yeah, but you're really motivated to get this because of other people. You want to flex. This element can be applied to anything in life. Like, we all create situations, scenarios because sure, we want them, but a lot of times it's due to other people. 11th house energy, and that's where the 10th house comes into play, achievements and things like that. And the 5th house, Leo energy. Like, all of these things kind of go hand in hand. And I feel like with you Pisces, you and the 5th house resonate with each other. Y'all definitely, fantasy and entertainment go hand in hand. Acting, drama, performing, all of these things go hand in hand. They're creating a dream, you know. Strip clubs, these are all 12th house, even 8th house a little bit, and 5th house energies. Pisces, I'm just getting that you are not, and that makes sense because somebody was dealing with blockages, and it was Sagittarius, believe it or not. So now shit is finalizing here. Sagittarius energy had devils in the details. There was something blocking Sagittarius energy from expanding, and we all want to expand in life, so we all deal with Sagittarius energy. I don't care if you don't have a lick of Sagittarius. Something was blocking Sagittarius from expanding. Well, you and Sagittarius are co-ruled by Jupiter, the expansion, the blessing planet, right? This is what it is. You're afraid of disappointment in the 11th house of people. You do not want to put in all this time, effort, energy, blood, sweat, and tears in the 10th house to achieve anything. Because in Sagittarius, 9th house, there's a block. Like, it's like you don't want... There's an element of conforming just a bit here, and Pisces, I don't feel like you want to do that because it goes against your fantasy. If you're the fantasy person, like, you create things like in your mind all the time, like, you want shit to go according to your fantasy or what you dreamt of or what you think it should look like, or based off of the lines that you colored within. Like, you can't begin to fathom having to do something someone else's way just to accomplish what it is that you want to do. Like, so then it's like you are now, like, you have to, you choose to make things harder for yourself, and now because things are harder for yourself, you just opt to not do it at all. I'm going to sleep. Like, this is kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull cards. Yep, 7 of Pentacles is reversed. It's like you will not invest the time, energy, effort. You won't fucking do it because there's a fear that you do, you're still going to be in a 5 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. 6 of Swords is reversed. Hierophant's reversed. Like, Pisces. And it's like you have the strength here, the endurance to deal with 4 of Cups energy, or you are just now recouping from a 4 of Cups situation. And like I said in the beginning, you are not trying to go back to that here. It's in the way this, it's very strong. It's very fucking strong. Because it's like, you'll get like spurts of optimism, like feeling very optimistic. You'll get spurts of energy. You'll get spurts of Sagittarius vibes, right? And this triggers you to want to create even more and like want to, but it's like it comes in spurts. It's not all the time. And it's like, what do you do about that? And then you are the escapist, and I know Sagittarius loves sweets, cravings, traveling, and, you know, joking around, you know, doesn't really care about mundane things in life, and neither do you, Pisces. Like, you can have money, and just because you don't feel like paying the bill, you won't. Even though you got it to pay it, you just don't feel like doing it, and so you don't. You know, it's like you are, like, shit is just too mundane for you. Shit is just too, there's just something about it. Like, I don't know. I do know, but we have to figure this out, Pisces. I got a Pisces moon, and I got shit to do too. And I definitely resonate with this. Like, what the fuck is this? How do you combat it? How do you fight it? How do you get through this? And now it makes sense, because now we go back to Aries after you, and literally I'm looking at the title and it said fogginess, and that's literally how I'm feeling right now. Like, how do we fight this fogginess? Because what's after you, Pisces? Aries, right? And so Aries is the fighter. How are we about to fight this? That's the title. How are you gonna fight laziness? How are you gonna fight, you know, cravings? How are you gonna fight the shit you do to escape when you know you have all this other shit to do? How are we about to fight this? How are we about to do this? Because I promise you, anywhere where Pisces is in your chart, it dissolves it. It makes it go away. Like, or you're going to do something, aka escape, to make some shit go away wherever that Pisces energy is within your chart. You're gonna do something to make it go away. So this could be like, if you got a Mercury in Pisces, you're the type to focus on like a relationship or something like that. Sex, even relationships. You may focus on the occult and spiritual things, but you're more than likely, because Pisces likes to be in relationships. So you're more than likely, your mind is going to be consumed of, your escapism is going to be consumed by way of people, sex. It's going to be sex, and what else? The fifth house, entertainment, you know, shit like that, fantasy. If you have, like, I don't know, moon and Pisces energy, emotionally, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I want to go to sleep. I don't want to be here. Okay. I don't want to be here. And, how can you do things in that mindset? Like, Sun in Pisces, like, y'all just, you guys are very creative, Sun and Pisces energies, but it's just like, are you doing it? I think Pisces and Sun and Pisces will more than likely do it. Or you have the energy to do it, but maybe you don't do it. It's like I said in the beginning, like, you can have the money to pay a bill, but for some reason you just don't pay it. Like, and you have it, you just don't feel, you don't want to do it. So this is the vibe I'm getting here. How are we about to fight this? Because how are we about to fight our own energy? This is some you versus you type time. How are we about to do this? How am I about to fight my food addiction? I love to eat. My moon is in Pisces. I escape with food. How am I going to fight the ganja? How am I going to fight this? Every time I smoke, I want to sleep and eat. And then I'm tired. Or I'm just slower. Like, I'm just a slower motherfucker. Like, I don't care about nothing, but I'm just slower. I'm not motivated. How are we going to fight that? Like, what are you guys dealing with that you know you need to combat and fight so that you can expand and move the fuck on? You know, because even after you fight the good fight, then in Taurus's energy, you will find, well, really, you will find now that you're scared of success. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to save that for the second half. Wow, something just came to me. Yeah, Leo energy, hard work versus talent. But yeah, there's somebody trying to come in. I'm telling you, somebody about to come in with like baby talk to completely derail you off your path. I don't know. There's just some people who are born to be homemakers, baby makers, and I don't care if that's offensive to you or not. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Then there's some people who are just made and created to be successful. The energy I'm picking up on for you, Pisces, I mean, it could go either way, whatever way you want it to go, but based off of the other messages, you know, the best revenge is your paper was going on in Virgo's reading, and an eagle did appear. But prior to getting there to Virgo, there was a whole bunch of baby, like somebody wants you to have, like somebody wanted your energy for free. Yeah, so I'm going to tap into that. This is just part 1.